Hi Virgo, and welcome to your reading. Okay, and I said in my post, to be fair for the other signs that didn't get a general reading this last week, I'm not going to be doing a general reading for earth signs, but you are still going to be getting a reading this week that I did have planned. Okay. Okay, so who is in Virgo's corner? Who is in Virgo's corner? Take this. Yes, sir. Wait. Oh no. Who is in Virgo's corner? This is the one I take. This. Wait, not it. Main or side? Side. This is what? Main or side? Oh, don't need it, that's why. Okay. And I said it all last month that I wasn't doing side messages until the beginning of August. And it's now the beginning of August. So, side messages. And what? Oh, Spirit. Don't need it. Wait. Side message. Forward. Looks a little straighter. There it goes. You have 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Strength, 6 of Wands, and the Hermit. So let's see, who is in your corner? You have the 4 of Wands. This is someone you could This is someone you could get along with very well. You have strong foundation. I'm hearing you're both passionate about each other. That's not to say that y'all are in a romantic relationship. It's just that y'all are very close. Y'all protect each other, support each other. It's like you keep each other very stable. Being reliable, dependable. I don't know how many of this applies to Virgo, but the person that's in your corner, you also know that they don't fuck around. They walk a very fine line with you and you do the same, but it's not of, if I don't act right, there's going to be a problem. It's more of, you both know where the boundaries are when it comes to each other. As far as what you see, You take a huh. This isn't them, this is you. More in a sense of what you two do for each other. You take a rest. Take a rest when you need to. The way this is coming off is like you both take a pause when you need to. Carry the weight of each other's burdens. If one of you needs to slow down and sit for a minute, smell the roses. Remember with like to take care of yourself and not be under so much stress or pressure. It's like y'all switch shifts. So if y'all in a relationship, I gotta say y'all have a healthy relationship, because if one can't do, the other one carries the load. That's not something that you get every day. That's very hard to find. So Virgo, if you found out with somebody, congratulations. And I'll say vice versa. If you're watching for a Virgo and this resonates with you as well, or if you pick up slack when you need a time out, you got a good one as well. Because that's not something you will get in a relationship too often. But whether it be friends or more. But sorry, anyway, back to the reading. And back to the reading. For what you don't see, you have the Strength card. I'm hearing they're a lot more formidable than you think. Huh. They carry the stress and burden of this relationship. They carry the stress and the burden of this relationship more than you think. And I don't want to say that in a negative light. It's not in a negative way. It's just that the way it's coming across is, if you both have your own separate responsibilities and roles to play, and here they may be feeling they're feeling the weight of theirs a lot more than you see, or a lot more than they're admitting to. But I'm hearing they carry it well with grace and elegance. Not to mention emotional fortitude. But again, this is what you don't see. So if they're feeling the pressure, if they're feeling weighed down a little bit, they're not consciously trying to hide it from you, but actually no, because that's not true for all. Wait, what? For some of you, they are actively hiding. Like I said, you both have the role and responsibilities. You both have your own role and responsibilities. For some of you, they are actively hiding how hard it's getting for them. Because it doesn't fall into your category. So what may be stressing them out doesn't necessarily fall into your role. When it comes to relationships. So they'd rather bear the weight of it alone. And for others of you, yeah, you're really not catching on to you're really not catching on to the gonna be all right kind of attitude that they may have. Yeah. Oh, wonder how. For how it's affecting you, you have the Six of Wands. You're overcoming challenges that'd be harder to deal with if you didn't have them by your side. It's like they're raising the bar and you meet it every single time. Or they're already at the top and you know they'll be there waiting for you. But that's not for every Virgo. For us as a few, it's a little bit vice versa. Where you feel like you have the situation beat, and he challenges you to go through, you go through it together, but sometimes you make it. Sometimes your capabilities, your know-how puts you in the lead where you overcome the challenge, where you see the way out of the situation long before they ever do. And you're waiting for them to catch up either mentally or emotionally. Sometimes even physically. Putting in the effort to get where you are, and it's not like you don't offer help and support, but sometimes you have to slow your pace. To make sure that they can keep up. So say if, for example, there's something you're achieving in life. You put in the effort, you put in the know-how, you're looking back at your friend, or they're looking back at you. You may be hitting the pause button, waiting for them to catch up just a little bit, so you don't leave them feeling stranded or too far behind you. That's how Spirit's trying to phrase it. Because in a sense, you do pull each other up. But anyway, what you need to know moving forward, you have the Hermit. Sometimes you do need to take a rest. Reflect on the situation, look back at your efforts. See all that it is you know. And plan your next step accordingly. Overall, this is a nice, good reading for you, Virgo. Because the way I see it, for the person you have in your corner, it's like a cycle. You two are close with each other, y'all support each other, you're loyal to each other. When the time comes, they allow you to switch shifts, take a rest when you need it, take a pause when you need it. And even though they can get stressed out by the relationship they have with you, sometimes they feel like they're doing more than what they can handle. You two still pull each other up. no matter who finishes first, whether it be you or them. Because remember, I said it's over your right. It can go either way. Whereas you move forward and wait for them to catch up, or you have to help them move forward, or they're the ones waiting for you at the top, they still pull you forward to make sure that you're standing beside them before taking the next step. And then moving forward, it's more of a solo card where reflecting on the efforts that were made and planning next step accordingly. But based on this reading, it doesn't give the feeling that you move alone. At some point in time, y'all have to be coming together to discuss what the next move is. Because every single card always spoke of you two together, except for the strength card, what you don't see. But yeah, at the end of the day, you plan your next move accordingly based on your past actions and what you know of the current situation that you may be going through, like, or whatever you may be doing. Whether it be work, family, friends, personal. But anyway, as far as your side message, you have the Six of Pentacles and Two of Swords. You're doing what you can You're doing what you can and offering what you're able to, although it may not seem like a lot. You give with your heart. Yeah, you give with your heart to those that are lacking. It's sweet of you, Virgo. I'm sorry, because the energy that I'm getting off of these two cards is more of like, it's giving me this feeling of making a decision that's it comes across as making a decision that would be hard for most people, but for you, it's quite simple to the point where it's not even a decision at all. There comes moments where you have to choose and decide whether you're capable of giving what someone is asking for. If you're capable of giving what someone is asking for, you know how sometimes you see people on the street and they ask either for food, for money, for clothing. But for you, Virgo, it's different, whereas when there comes a time of need, you have to think about what you really have to offer, because I'm hearing that maybe a time where you don't have anything. But you have time, energy, effort, although you don't. It's coming across of you can give them what you're asking for, you can make the wiser decision of giving them what they need at that given moment. And again, for most people, it's as though it's a tough decision, but for you, Virgo, it's very quite simple. You don't give people what they ask. You don't give what they ask for. You give them what they need. And I get the feeling that you know this person so well that know exactly what they need at any given moment and have no problem offering it or providing it to keep balance in the situation. I like this reading, Virgo. It's supposed to be who's in your corner, but apparently you got each other's backs. But anyway, Virgo, this is what I have for you. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like and subscribe as there will be more videos to come. With that being said, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye, Virgo.